All right. Good morning, everyone. We are all welcome to today's market review, where you are here to make daily profit. Okay. All right. First things first, let's check in with gadgets, devices, technical issues. If you can hear me, just type yes in the chat box so that we can proceed smoothly into this session. Okay. Good. Very good. All right. Thank you so much, all. First and foremost introduction. My name is Gabriel Oriton Lashley. I am from the Abuja office. Usually call me Prophet of the global financial markets. And we've been giving prophecies and people have been giving testimonies. Today is your day of testimony. All right. Now, not to take much of our time, well, welcome once again to Money Market Review. And going straight forward to what we have for us today. So the first thing we'll be doing is we'll first check overview of what the market has done last week, look at the overview, and also we need to check what is most likely going to happen for this week. Okay? Whether you are trading on currency, whether you are trading on commodities, whether you are trading on indices, any instrument you are trading on, get to look at them one after the other. So we get to check the future outlook of each instrument. Okay. So before I proceed, let me quickly check in with us. Hope we all had a great weekend. Our weekend was very lovely. It was nice. Yeah. Okay. So let's continue. Now, the first thing first, we need to really check for our fundamentals. Okay. All right, so if you see my screen, just type yes in the chat box, because I don't want to leave anyone behind. You can see my screen, just type yes. Okay. Good. All right, just like I said, first thing first, we need to check an outlook. What is most likely going to happen this morning, this week, and also the future outlook of price. What will price eventually do? Whether you are trading on currency, commodities, stocks, or indices, any instrument you are trading on. So let's start with fundamental. Remember, there are three different types of analysis. You have the fundamental analysis, you have technical analysis, and there's what is called sentimental analysis. Now, when it comes to fundamental, you are looking out for anything that can easily affect the economy. Okay? And when it comes to technical analysis, you want to make use of past history to be able to know what will happen. So you are looking at what has happened to determine what will happen. And sentimental analysis is very simple. You are weighing the average total number of people that are buying, average total number of people that are what, that are also selling. Okay, so but let's start with fundamental, because the most powerful analysis that you can ever use to trade is fundamental. Fundamental override every form of analysis. Let me take that again. Fundamental override every form of analysis, because when a fundamental event is being released, it can change price momentum, and at the same time, it can change price direction. All right. So if you have been trading technically and you pick a buy at the support, for those that doesn't know what support is, just try and attend classes so that you get knowledge about what support and resistance is all about. Okay. So now let's take an example. Let's say you buy at a support, expecting price to go up, but eventually instead of price to be going up, because of the fundamental, price keeps going down. All right. So fundamental is a powerful tool. You need to know how to use it and also how to maximize it into profit. Okay. So let's quickly check for the week. What are the major fundamentals we are actually looking out for? Major fundamentals we are looking out for, okay? Now, today is Monday, and if you check my screen very well, you can see I have the news for the week. So we'll be checking them one after to know what is likely to happen. I believe some people have made money from NFP. That's a major fundamental for the US dollar. You made money from it. I also made money from NFP. CPI is on its way. So before I talk about CPI, let's check. Now, today is Monday. Do we have any major news? Not really. Now, looking at the screen, you can see some colors here. You have brown, you have yellow, you have red. The brown signifies medium impact news event, while the yellow signifies low impact news event. You can see I put my cursor on it. You can see low impact expected, and the one with red signifies what? High impact. So we usually advise that you focus more on the medium impact and high impact news events. All right. So for today, I'm not really seeing a major news that can easily change price direction. All right. Tomorrow was happening. Now for tomorrow, you see there's a major news event coming out for GBP, and you see you have climate change. Now, most times we don't really know what all this news is all about. So all you need to do, you open the folder. There's a folder that can give you heads up about what the news is all about, right? Now, what this news is measuring, where you see climate count change, what it measures is that it measures the change in the number of people that are claiming unemployment-related benefits during the previous month. Now, the economies we are dealing with, these are good economy. Well, why did I say they are good economy? Because for the fact that for anybody that loses their job for the first time, they are entitled to some insurance, right? Which means immediately you lose your job, you are entitled to being paid by the government. Now, you see, that's why I call them a good economy, right? So if the numbers of people that are losing their job and they are claiming unemployment-related benefits for the previous month, if their numbers are increasing, the economy is not good. The numbers are supposed to be what? Reducing, to show that there is unemployment is reducing. Okay, now looking at the figures here, you can see we have what is called previous, we have what is called forecast, we have what is called actual. Previous is what has happened, okay? Forecast is expectation, while actual is what it is at that moment. So tomorrow, GDP is expecting three major events. You have the climate change, average earnings, and unemployment rate. So you see, I believe everybody knows what unemployment rate is all about. If you don't know, just attend classes and we'll teach you all these things. Okay. So now, for the news coming out tomorrow on GBP, you need to look out for it. If this one comes out lesser, is good. Actual lesser forecast is good for currency. So tomorrow by 7 o'clock a.m., you want to wake up and trade this news. Don't miss any time you have chance to make money. Don't miss it. All right. Tomorrow's by 7 o'clock is one chance for you to make money, and I don't want you to miss it. It is not something you should mix. All right. So that's for tomorrow, the major news event coming out. Then on Wednesday, we have the same GBP. You see, they are releasing their gross domestic product, GDP. Now they are releasing it for the month. This is a monthly data, but it's been released 40 days after the month end. Okay, so now there are so many news coming out by 7 o'clock. Good trade balance, industrial production, manufacturing production. So you need to be very careful when it comes to news coming out like this. You have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 news coming out at the same time. You need to be very careful. If the 6 comes out good, then you are good. If the 6 comes out bad, then you are good also. But if they are mixed, you will not have a clear direction. All right. That same Wednesday, we are expecting CPI for the US dollar. CPI simply means Consumers Price Index. Now, CPI is a timely indicator to measure if there is inflation in the economy. We all know that every economy are battling with inflation currently. So it's not a breaking news. So That has been something that has been on the table. So now for this news, this is a major news event. Now, if you check your chart very well, price is not really going up, price is not really coming down, especially any pair that has to do with US dollar. Now, why is it like that? Because traders are waiting in expectation for the outcome of CPI. All right. Now, on Wednesday, we'll be trading this news in the Abuja office. We're trading live, right? So for those of Abuja clients, you can take advantage of it. All right. Major news we have for Wednesday and also for GBP. Okay. Then on Thursday, what do we have? You can see AUD, that's Australian dollar. They are releasing employment change and unemployment rate. So also you need to take advantage. See, why am I showing you all this? So that you will not be ignorant of the news that will be released at some certain points, because you might have forgotten that there is going to be a fundamental event. You understand? And you have picked a trade technically. Don't forget that fundamental can easily change price direction, right? It can easily change price direction. So on Thursday, you can see. Now, another thing you can do is you can decide to set an alarm, or you can decide to mark out all these dates, set an alarm so that you will not forget about all these news events that will be released, okay? Because fundamental is something that when you take advantage of it, you don't stay too long in the market. Within 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes, you are out of the market, given that you follow the right price direction, okay? So on Thursday, by 2:30 a.m., the news is coming out for, two news are coming out for AUD, which is Australian dollar, employment change and unemployment rate. If this one comes out greater than the forecast, it is good. If it comes out lesser than this one, also is what? It's good. That's unemployment rate. Okay. So for Thursday, you can see for Euro, they are also on Thursday. They are releasing their interest rates. You can see main refinancing rate and monetary policy coming out at the same time by 1:15 p.m. on Thursday. So you don't want to miss this news too. I remember when these guys started increasing their interest rate, because as of last year, they've not really started. As of last year, October, November, I think that's when they started increasing their interest rates. And it has always been 0.00, 0.00, but it got to a point they started increasing their interest rate. Higher interest rates leads to demand for that particular currency, okay? So you need to watch out for this news, 1:15 on Thursday. And also on Thursday, you have news coming out for the US dollar by 1:30 p.m. You can see you have like 5 different news coming out for the US dollar. You have the PPI. PPI simply means Producers Price Index, all right? And also you can see we have unemployment claims, okay, people filing for related benefits. That's people that lose their job for the first time. Now, this one is a weekly data, not like the climate count change we mentioned about at first, all right? So please, all these news are very important for you so that you can take advantage of them to make profit. Can take. Okay, so if you say what time zone, I've not yet changed my time zone. Time zone is still Nigeria time, right, on this calendar. And also you can see the Chinese yuan. You have industrial production coming out for it by 3:00 a.m. Now, another thing I've gotten to notice, another thing I've gotten to notice is that the Chinese yuan has a way of influencing other Asian currencies, right? So you need to watch out for the industrial production. You need to watch out for that news also. So on Friday, I think the major other news you have is the Empire State Manufacturing Index and prelim consumer sentiment, right? So these are all the major fundamentals we are expecting for this week. Now, don't be ignorant of all these events. Don't be ignorant of them, okay? So try and set an alarm, keep yourself updated so that you don't trade technicals when these news are about to be released, all right? So that you don't trade technicals when these news are about to be released, all right? Thank you so much. So it's time for us to go to our charts, let's go to our chart and let's see what's going to happen. Because we have talked about fundamentals. Now it's time for us to trade technically on any instrument we wish to trade. Okay, now I'll be starting with USDJPY. Let me change this. I'll be starting with USDJPY. USDJPY is one of my favorite instruments. I love this instrument very well. Now, at the opening of the market, you can see that there is a gap. There's a gap now for this guy. Now, let me quickly tell you this, right? Let me tell you this for free. When it comes to this guy, USDJPY. USDJPY is more of an uptrend guy. Yes, more of an what? Uptrend. I zoom out completely of my chart, you can see. This guy is more of an uptrend. But as price is currently, I'm expecting the trend to change. Now, is it that it will change now? No. Okay, no, not yet. All right. So now for USDJPY, if price can get to this level, anywhere around 150, I am good. I sell this guy off. Anywhere around 150 price level, anything that makes price to get there, I'm selling straight for 2 months. Yes, that's a long-term projection. All right. So, but for intraday trading, even for intraday trading, you need to first check what price is most likely to do before you pick any trade. All right. So, looking at what is happening, price is dancing around my moving average here. So, most likely, I'm expecting price to move up a bit, even though it's trying to come down. If it comes down anywhere around this level, I'll be marking out some level for us. And before I close the meeting, I will still give us some pending orders that we can set. Now, get ready to sell DE30 if it has not even started selling. If it has not even started selling, get ready to sell DE30. So that guy is one of my favorite instruments also. I love that guy. Yeah, I love that guy so much. Just get ready to sell DE30. Right? Get ready. Don't sell yet. Get ready to sell it. Okay. All right. Now, somebody said there's no audio. Adetoba Adeni. Okay. Please, if you are not hearing me, can you quickly check your device? All right. I hope we can all hear me clearly. You can hear me, just type yes so that will move smoothly. Loud and clear. All right. So Adetoba Adeni, please check your Zoom, check your. All right. Okay. So don't let us waste time. Now I'm on a daily time frame trying to check the long-term projection for USDJPY. But let's come down to our intraday trading preferences. Now, most advisably, anything that makes price to come anywhere around here, I would have asked you to even place a buy right now, but don't place a buy right now. What you can do is to set a buy limit. All right, you can set a buy limit somewhere around here, except if you want to take a risk. Okay. Now I've changed back to 1 hour time frame. All right. Sorry, Mr. Odochukwu Joseph. Now you see, it is not one day that you get to know your favorite instrument. All right, it's something you need to try over and over again. And if you see that your analysis is working on it, then you can continue with it. Okay, so I am on 1 hour time frame now, and so for intraday trading, I would really advise that you set a buy limit somewhere around 145.813 a buy limit at 145.813 if you are looking at buying USD JPY, and a take profit somewhere around 146.138. 146.138. Now, if you want to take the risk, if you are an aggressive trader, you can decide to enter a buy right now. If you are an aggressive trader, you can decide to enter a buy right now. Just use 0.02, 0.03, enter the buy. The buy limit is at 145.813 and the take profit at 146.138. Now, if you are looking at doing a buy stop, we are looking at doing a buy stop. If you cannot set buy limit, if you are looking at doing a buy stop, so let your buy stop be somewhere around. In short, don't even do buy stop, just enter the market if you want to do buy stop. Okay. Now, I've been able to differentiate between my entries for you. If you want to be an aggressive trader, you can decide to enter a buy trade right now, right? You enter your buy trade and you set your take profit. Okay, so if you are entering now, you need to set your take profit at, all right, this same level, which is at 146.138. Now, but if you are a conservative trader, you need to pick a buy limit somewhere around 145.813, 145.813. Now, why am I looking at buying this guy? Now, you see, this area here, this area that we are looking at is an area of support for price, okay? So anything can happen to price and price can just what? Pull up from here. Don't forget, we are trading technically. We are trading technically today, technically, because there is no major fundamental we are really expecting that can easily change price direction. You understand? So more of technical preferences. So I'm setting a buy limit 145.813. My take profit at 146.18. All right. Then if I'm looking at a sell position, now, if I'm looking at the sell position, let price successfully break below this point, and I put my take profit somewhere around here. All right, somewhere around here. All right. In as much as I'm expecting a long-term sell for USD-JPY, but for today, let's expect a buy for USD-JPY. Now, it might not buy all through today, but the pullback. Now, if you have entered a buy, you should have been in profit. Now, those that set buy limits, just hold on, all right? Price can start pulling up and, you know, it can get to somewhere around here. Let's see, anywhere around here. That's a good level, but, you know, when you take small profits, let it encourage you a bit, all right? Okay, so that's USD-JPY. If you are looking at selling, your sell stop should be at 145.499, 145.499, and your take profit at 145.327, 145.327. Okay, so that is for USD-JPY. How many of us entered the buy? Let's see. How many of us entered the buy? You should have been in profit if you have entered, but even if you use 0.1, you should have been making good profit now. Okay, so let's quickly go to the next instrument, because that's for USD-JPY. Let's go to the next instrument. The next instrument I'll be talking about is EUR-USD. That's EUR-USD. Now, considering this, okay, Gabriel, you are on profit on buy. Okay, that's good. Continue. When you make your profit, don't forget to send in your profit seed. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. All right, now EUR-USD, EUR-USD. That's another instrument I'm interested in. Right, it's one of my favorite instruments. Also, now looking at what price has been doing, don't forget we need to first check the trend of the chart we are on. Now, looking at this guy very well, this guy is more of what? A downtrend. Okay, it's more of a downtrend. Now, let me quickly give you this for free. Now, you see, USD-JPY and EUR-USD, they have what is called negative correlation. All right, what do I mean by negative correlation? Now, let me go back to USD JPY. This is USD JPY. Let me change to daily time frame. Let me zoom out. All right, good. Now, I hope we can see my screen, right? Because this is very, very important and very crucial. Looking at my screen currently. Yeah, looking at my screen currently. Now, don't forget, just get ready to sell D30. Get ready to sell D30. Just get ready. No, I'm looking out for it. I want to sell it. Just get ready to sell it. Don't sell it now. Remember, I said what? Get ready. All right. Now, let me continue with what I'm trying to teach us, which is the USD JPY correlation and Euro USD. USD JPY and Euro USD correlation. Now, this is it. This is USD JPY, right? Now look at Euro USD. This is Euro USD. Can you see something? Right. USD JPY is more of what? Uptrend, while Euro USD is more of what? A down trend. Now, the negative correlation there is that when USD JPY is going up, it is most expected that Euro USD also should be coming where? Should be coming down. All right. So when it is coming down, it is best for you to what? To sell it. And when it is going up, it's best for you to what? To buy it. All right. So don't forget, there is negative correlation, there is positive correlation. Now on Euro USD, I should be looking out for more of what? More of selling rather than buying. So opportunities to sell is what I'll be looking out for on Euro USD. And if you notice, we're looking for opportunity to buy on what? On USD JPY. Now, looking at what price is doing currently. So my first preference should be more of a sell. So now, if you remember, I told us earlier that price has been doing more of ups and down since last week. You see, up, down, up, down, up, down. Now, you can decide to sell. Now, hello. You can decide to place a sell trade on Euro USD right now if you want to. Okay, that's being an aggressive trader. You can decide to place a sell trade on Euro USD right now. But for those that want to wait for price, all right, looking at what price has been doing ups and down, let's do a sell stop and a take profit. Sell stop and take profit. Okay, sell stop and take profit. The one thing about currency is that no matter how far they want to go, they will still come back in profit for you. All right, no matter how far they want to go, they will still come back in profit for you. All right. Now, a sell stop for Euro USD. So sell stop at 1.07219 and a take profit at 1.07117. Coming again, sell stop at 1.07219, take profit at 1.07117. 1.07117. All right. So if I'm looking at buying this guy, I need to wait for price to come and break this resistance here. It must break it. If it not break it, no. All right. I need to wait for price to break it. Now, by breaking it, I'm looking at taking profit somewhere around here. All right. So good. Now, buy stop at 1.07514 and take profit at 1.07638. See, price will be doing more of what? Ups and downs. Let me give you this for free also. For free. You are not paying for it. Okay. Now, when price comes to this place, you can even set a buy limit. You can set a buy limit at 1.06964. 1.06964. You can set the buy limit there because you are expecting price to do more up and what? And down. So before CPI will come out, you are expecting price to be doing and down. Okay, so that's for free. All right, it's for free. All right, let's continue. So that's my take on Euro USD. My take on Euro USD. And then there is another instrument I would like us to check, USDCHF. Don't worry, we'll still do gold. We'll still do gold. USDCHF. USDCHF. All right. Now, for this guy, all right, so we need to take it one after the other. Okay, so I just did USDJPY, Euro USD. Let's finish up with currency first. Then later we come back to check other instruments that is tradable on the platform. Continue with USDCHF. USDCHF. All right. So I know somebody is asking for DXY as the US dollar index. Okay. Just hold on. We'll still look at the dollar index. When we are looking at gold, we'll talk about the dollar index. Right. What indicator am I using to show support and resistance levels? Do you know that I don't really even need this support, this indicator showing support and resistance level? Don't really need it. Yes, because I can identify my support and resistance by myself. This is a level of support. It's just a zone, right? This is one. This is another one. This is another one. This is another one here. I'm just putting a line. The line is not to support, but just to identify the zone. This is another one. It's just like Fibonacci level. This is another one, right? You can see the sequence. Okay, there is another one here. So I don't really need an indicator to be identifying support and resistance. Understand? All right, but you know, for beginners, you really need the indicators. Okay, you need the indicators in order for you to know, what price will do per time. All right. Okay. So now, please let me quickly finish up with USDCHF. Then we continue with other instruments. Right. Continue with other instruments. Now, my take on USDCHF is this: the first thing is to check the trend. What do you think the trend is most likely going to be? Is it up? Is it down? Or sideways? This guy is more of what? A downtrend. You can see this guy is more of what? A downtrend. Now, in a downtrend, you are looking out for more buying rather than selling. More of buying rather than selling, right? So the price has gone up to this point. In short, you can even do a long-term sell on this guy. Most expected, I'm expecting the CPI to come out a bit bad, bad. Now, let's even do, okay, let's reason together. Let's reason together here. Now, this is USDCHF. Now, I want to ask us a question. Let me ask us a question. All right. Now, everyone, please, let me get your attention now. Everyone. Now, this is it. We have looked at this chart. The time frame I am on is D1. I've changed the time frame to D1. Now, don't forget, if you want to check for trend, you use the higher time frame. All right. Good. Now, with what price is doing and with where price is, let me change this so that we can see clearly. All right. Good. So, with what price is doing and with what you can see, what do you think? Now, I'll need us to reason together, right? What do you think USDCHF is most likely going to do? Now, if you want to answer the question, just raise up your hands. There's a way you can raise up your hands. I will unmute you. Then you will give us your view about this. What do you think is most likely going to happen on USDCHF? We price buy or we price sell? Now, we are looking at a long-term projection. All right? long-term projection. Okay, good. I'll just take two people. All right, let's start with, wow. I have so many people that wants to answer the question. She will not come and do election like this, so that we will know the president, the secretary, and everybody. All right, now let's start with Saint Mark's. So, Mr. Saint Mark's, let's hear your view on USDCHF. I've asked you to unmute. I hope you have unmuted yourself.
Yes, sir. Good morning. I've unmuted, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, sir. So looking at the chart,
yes,
very well like this. So I would say is the price is likely to go down, sir. It's likely to sell.
To go down. Why?
Yes.
Why?
To sell. Because we are on downtrend already. Because the chart is moving down already.
Yes.
So that is one of my reasons. And you know, there are some times that retracements do happen. So as moving up now, maybe it is doing retracement thing. Like, do you get me, sir?
Yes, I'm with you.
Yes, sir. So after retracement, maybe it might come back to the normal downtrend. So that's what I think, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. So you are more of a sell than a buy.
Yes, sir. I'm more of a sell.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. So Mr. Benjamin Omo Togunja. Okay, sorry. Now, please, you can unmute yourself. Let's hear your view on USDCHF. What do you think? Will it buy or will it sell? For a long-term projection, please.
Okay. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, I from what I'm seeing here, you know, on daily time frame.
Yeah.
Now it is an uptrend, or you know, in movement, it's an uptrend.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm quite sure. On daily time frame is an uptrend presently.
Okay.
So if you look at the trend, if you look at the movement of price, you know, we have impulse and retracement. Retracement. So it has made a new higher high. So it is trying to retrace right now. So we can sell the retracement, which will, you know, if we trade the retracement, it means we are selling. Then after it will go up, definitely.
All right.
So presently we can sell.
You are more of
short time
a buy than a sell.
No, I'm more of sell. Short time.
Okay, you are more of a sell.
But the sell is short time sell presently.
Okay, your own is a short term sell.
Yes, then buy later.
Okay, wow. Okay, all right. I love that. I think I'll need to take one more person. All right, let me take one more person. Then okay, I'm going to do all right. Thank you so much, Mr. Benjamin. Thank you so much. So let's take Mr. Abdulrahman Adamu. All right. Okay, Mr. Abdulrahman Adamu. All right, please, you can unmute yourself. Let's hear your view on USDCHF. Are you there, Mr. Abdulrahman?
Good morning, sir.
You are welcome.
Nice to have you, sir. Well, I'll go with Mr. Benjamin because looking at the chart, the price has oversold for a very long time. So now it is time for the price to trace up. So it's going to sell a little bit, then from there it will start shooting up.
Now, if it's going to sell a little bit, do you have an idea of where it's most likely going to sell towards?
Yes, well, I think the price might sell to...
Let's try and have a price figure. Let's see if most likely we can have a sell at that point.
Yeah, it will sell to 0.86975. Most likely.
0.869.
Yes.
Somewhere around there where my cushion is.
Yes, correct. Yes, that's very true. Before it started retracing.
Before it will start going back up.
Yes, sir.
So now, all right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's really a lovely one. Now, let me now put a balance to everything. Okay, for those that raised up their hands and were not able to take your view, please don't feel bad. All right, because of our time, our time is fast spent. And now, let me quickly put a balance to this. Now, some of us said the price is uptrend, right? Let's bring justice to this guy. See, we are talking about the trend. We said trend is what? The general direction of price movement. Are we together? So trend is the general direction. So if we are talking about general direction, we are not just looking at something of a short while. Okay. Now, there is a short-term trend, there is intermediate trend, there is a long-term trend, right? And generally speaking, trend is what? The general direction of price movement. So if we say general direction, that means everything I can see on my chart based on my view. Now, if I do something like this, I might want to say that, this guy is uptrend. If I do something like this, even something like this, I can still say that price has changed direction from downtrend to uptrend. But with this kind of view, this is a downtrend. Now, okay, everybody is supporting what? A sell trade, which means everybody is on the same page. We are selling, all right? Now, everybody's view concerning a chart will always be different. Okay, I want you to understand that. Everybody's view concerning a chart will always what? Be different, all right? But, when you come to a conclusion and you were able to follow through the major direction of price, which is what price is likely going to do, then you have won the market, all right? So everybody is more of what? A sell rather than a buy. Even me too, I am more of a sell rather than a buy trade. Now, the question is this: at what point will you start selling? Because most of us don't know the entry point for this guy. Now, let's come back to a smaller time frame. Now, looking at what has been happening, if we had seen it earlier, we would have actually entered a sell. If we had seen it earlier, okay, we would have entered a sell if we had seen it earlier. But since we didn't really see it earlier, then let's just now let's look out for a sell stop for this guy. Okay, let's look out for a sell stop for USD CHF, and our take profit is going to be wide, very, very wide, which means we are not just taking profit immediately, but we are looking at taking profit for a long time. Okay, so everybody, you can set a sell stop on USD CHF at 0.88877, 0.88877. Okay, you have closed the sell trade on USD CHF. Woko Shimeka. Is it in profit or in loss? That's Woke Shimeka. Is it profit or loss? Okay, you close it in profit. That's good. Okay. Now, when you know what price to do, it will just be easy for you to be making profit. You understand? You just be making profit. Now, I don't trade all the time. I only trade once in a while. Because when you trade all the time, you are most likely going to make an error. You understand? But when you trade few times, you can't make an error. It's not possible. All right. Now, everybody, you can set a sell stop at 0.88877, 0.88877. Then you are looking at taking profit somewhere around 0.88693, 0.88693. All right. So my take on USD CHF is more of a sell, in as much as price is most likely going to do up and before CPI. Don't forget that CPI is going to happen when? On Wednesday. So please, you see that Wednesday, I will advise you not to trade any pair that has to do with USD until the news comes out. You can be scalping for those that want to scalp, you understand? But until the news comes out, I'm not trading on USD on Wednesday until the news comes out. All right. So now for those that wants to be looking out for a buy continuity on USD CHF, now you can even decide to buy when you buy now, yeah, because price is still most likely coming back somewhere around there. Now for scalpers, it will really work. The buy and sell will work for them. Okay, but for long-term projection, even if you buy now, you are closing out your buy from 0.89296. Even if you buy now, you are closing out from 0.89296. All right, do you understand? Because price has gotten to one level of support here, one level of support. So most likely it is expected to what? To go back up somewhere around there. So by getting here, you expect price to now continue to what? To fall. Okay, so my long-term projection for USD CHF is a sell. Long-term is a sell also. All right. So those that want to look out to buy, let me try and see. For those that want to look out to buy, from my 1 hour time frame, yeah, I think somebody is asking. Okay. All right. Now, for those that want to look out to buy USD CHF, that place is dicey. You can see you have a triple top here, and that triple top is a sign of reversal, right? So most likely price is going to reverse. And when price is reversing, so let's set a buy stop above this triple top here, a buy stop at 0.89429. Now, all this pending order we are setting, okay? This, especially on USD CHF, there is no expiry for them, okay? You don't have any expiry date for them, all right? So just set it and leave it. Set it and leave it. You just wake up one morning, you see that you have taken profit already, all right? So entry for USD CHF, buy stop 0.89429 and take profit at 0.89597. 0.89597. Okay. Yes, there is difference between sell limit and sell stop. All right, but it's not a class now. Please, you need to attend class so that you get to know the difference between buy limit, buy stop, sell stop, and sell limit. There is differences between them. Okay. Now, the next instrument, which I think might likely be our last instrument for today, which, okay, D30, good, thank you. Oh, the analysis is getting more sweeter. Okay, let me check from my end. We have missed the end. Okay, let's quickly do something. Hold on, everyone, hold on. Where's my D30 here? Okay, good. This is my D30. Now, looking like price is changing direction. Now, everybody, we can put a sell limit for this guy. A sell limit D30. Now, I'm still expecting it to pull up a bit. Let it pull up a bit. Now, there are two things. Two things. You can decide to enter a sell now. You can decide to enter a sell now, but hold on. Let me check something. This is my currency strength. Now, dollar is kind of weak. Dollar is weak. Just hold on. I want to check the strength of dollar. Let's see if dollar is strong. If dollar is strong, just expect D30 to fall. We will just enter a sell trade immediately. Dollar is weak, very, very weak. Now, let's do our sell limit. Okay, now, sell limit at 15871.7. You can even decide to enter a sell now. In short, let me enter with 0.01. Sell 0.01. Good. Now 0.01 sell. Profits around, yeah. Now, you can put a sell limit at 15871.7. If you have money in your account, you have like 300, 400, 500, just enter a sell now, use 0.02, and you leave it till evening itself. Would have made good profit till evening. All right. But if you don't really have enough money, maybe you have like 50,000, you have 100,000, just put a sell limit at 15871.7, sell limit at 15871.7. Then it take profit somewhere around 15829.9. 15829.9. All right. So don't forget, sell limit at 15871.7, then take profit at 15829.9. All right, that's for D30. If I had seen it earlier, we would have even entered, would have even been in profit by now. Would have been in profit by now. All right, so let me quickly talk about gold. Gold. Let me talk about gold. You know, gold is one funny instrument that I like. Very funny instrument. Now, with what gold, you see, gold got up to this point, started coming down. That's not even the issue, all right? Now, let's check what is the trend for this guy, okay? Gold is looking like going up. It's looking like going up, looking like going up, okay? Now, but I'm expecting price to do more of up and down, even before CPI, rather. More of ups and downs, ups and downs, okay? Now, for gold, all right, I said we'll check the US index. We'll check the US index while checking gold, okay? We'll check the US index while checking gold, because one of the instruments that helps us with the strength of the dollar is the USD index, USD. Cosmas OB. How can you learn risk management? How can you learn risk management? Now, see, your risk is determined by your balance, okay? Your balance is what determines your risk. So, which means when you have good money in your account, you need to take calculated risk so that you don't lose all your money, right? And when you have small money, it has to be a well-calculated move. Okay, so now learning risk management has to do with a lot of things, all right? Your risk management strategy has to do with a lot of things. Now, what are the lot of things? The first thing in consideration, you check your balance. Second thing is the instrument you want to be trading. You want to look at the lot size you want to be using. Okay, you check all these things before you now come to a conclusion that this is what I can lose, this is what I'm willing to make in a particular trade. Do you understand? All right. My is important. All right, let's continue with gold. Now, for gold, just like I said, now the dollar index is something that can also help us in checking what is most likely going to happen. All right, how many of us are in profit on D30? If you enter the sell trade, are you in profit? Okay. How many of us are in profit yet? Because me, I'm in profit now. Gideon, okay, that's good. That's good. Israel J, you are on a sell on a good. I didn't ask us to sell gold. It's D30 I asked us to sell. Pastor Luke, okay, Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see how it goes before the end of the meeting. Let's see how it goes before the end of the meeting. I did not ask you to sell good, though. It's D30 I asked you to sell. All right. Now let's check good. Let's see what's going to happen on good. Good. All right. Now, gold. You are on a sell on gold. You should, if you entered this morning, don't be afraid. If you entered the sell this morning, don't be afraid. The gold is more like coming down. Now, you know, the strength of the dollar is a determinant factor for price movement on gold. All right. I have just 5 more minutes left. Now, for those of us on D30, when you see that your profit has come up to a level, you know, just take it out. You know, so that the village people will not take your profit from you, right? Okay, so when you are in profit and you are good with the profit, just close your trade and you look for another opportunity. Okay, so let me finish up with gold because I have less than 4 minutes to finish up gold. 4 minutes. Now, we are looking at buying gold. Your buy stop should be above this level, and you are looking at taking profit somewhere around here. Okay, somewhere around here. Then also, now the sell can be a bit dicey, but not really too dicey, because now before Wednesday, I'm expecting price to do more of ups and downs. Ups and downs, ups and down, ups, down, ups, down before Wednesday. Except there is one major fundamental we have checked. I'm not sure there's a major fundamental for USD on Tuesday. Okay. No, there's no major fundamental for the dollar till Wednesday. All right. So just take advantage of that. Now, if you are looking at selling, you can put a sell stop somewhere around here. Now, before the moving average, which is somewhere around here, because price is most likely going to fall. Then a take profit. My D30 has gone back to minus 500 naira. That's a loss of 500 reduced to loss of 100. You know, from profit of 1,002 reduced to loss of 300. Somebody will say, you did not close it. You did not close it. Don't be in panic when you enter a trade. All right. You see, it's going back now. Don't be in panic when you enter a trade. When you are sure of what you are doing, you don't need to panic. Right? You don't need to panic. Now, my sell stop for gold at 1925.06. Let's be fast. 1925.06 and take profit at 1922.62. All right, 1922.62. Don't forget, entry for sell stop at 1925 and take profit at 1922.62. That's a very close call. All right. Then for my buy stop, this point is around 1931.23. Then my take profit at 1934.14. All right. That's my take on gold. Okay. That's my take on gold. So now D30 is not the same as US30. All right. Somebody is asking me, your take profit on gold is 1923. Right? Yeah, you can still leave it. 1923 is a good place to put your take profit on gold. All right. So US30 is US index. D30 is a German index. All right. So you see, Germany and US are two different economies. You understand? So D30 is not the same as US30. All right. When it comes to D30, you have shares of companies from Germany. You have 30 of them that is being put together that gives you D30. So for US30, you have 30 shares of companies from where? From the US. So there are two different index. All right. So my D30 is back to, okay. So I think it's almost time for us to, to round up. Now, please, in all your doings, plan your trade and trade your what? Your plan. All right. Plan your trade and trade your plan. Don't go against your plan. Always trade your plan. All right. So that's my word for us today. Plan your trade and trade your plan. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I believe to some extent you have had a good time with us this morning, and okay, you learned a new market approach. Wow, that's good. Now, that's why it's good for us to always be joining, always join the morning market review. Okay, I'm seeing 3 people raising up their hands. 3 people raising up their hands. All right, so don't be missing morning market review, because when you miss it, you might not really get the knowledge required. You understand? All right. Okay, my moving average is 21 and 50. My moving average is 21 and 50. All right. Thank you so much for showing up. Wishing you guys a very successful trading day, and also a very successful trading week. So this class we are doing is every day from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. And also, you have made 50K from gold. Wow, that's good. That's good. All right, that's good. Okay. All right. So now, this class is what? Every day from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. every day, Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday. Leslie Roberts, you are welcome. 40K profit on gold, Israel J. All right. You can see the way people are making profit. If you have not started trading, you are the one delaying yourself from making profit. Okay. So now don't forget, plan your trade and trade your plan. Thank you so much. God bless us so much. God bless us so much. All right. Now, don't forget classes in every of our stations, whether Abuja office, Lagos office, we have the Ibadan office, Port Harcourt office. We usually have trainings from Monday through Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We always have trainings. All right. So don't forget to be part of the training. And also we have the recorded versions of all these trainings on our YouTube channel. You can get to watch if you don't know how anything about trading. All right, try and go on our YouTube channel. Try and watch all these videos. Okay, watch all these videos, and you will get more knowledge by learning. Learning should not stop when you go off this meeting. Okay, continue learning, because there's no knowledge that is a waste. All right. No knowledge that is what? Waste. Thank you so much. See you guys when I see you guys. All right, please, you can close your trade on D30. You can close your trade on D30. Thank you.